Yes, we have had so much fun. All right, everybody stand up. We're going to do our theme song for our parents, okay? Y'all stand up. We got to hear you sing, okay?
Mystery Island, a place of discovery, a place for you and me.
Way out in the ocean, rising up above the sea, is a land of wonder, is a land of mystery. Mystery Island, hoo-ha, Mystery Island, hoo. So much to discover, so much for us to see. God's truth never failing, all the way through history. Mystery Island, hoo-ha, Mystery Island, hoo. There's a place you gotta see, a land of discovery. It's Mystery Island, Mystery Island. Searching for the ancient truth, hand it down to me and you. Mystery Island, come on, won't you come along with me? On a search to the island, for the clues hidden all around. Our God is a treasure, just waiting to be found. Mystery Island, hoo-ha, Mystery Island, hoo. Mystery Island, hoo-ha, Mystery Island. There's a place you gotta see, a land of discovery. It's Mystery Island, Mystery Island. Searching for the ancient truth, hand it down to me and you. Mystery Island, come on, won't you come along with me?
Mystery Island, it's a place for you and me. Ready for discovery? The deeper you dig, the more you will find. Cause that's how it works, a Mystery Island. The path is narrow, so stay on track. But the treasure is yours if you follow the map. God is faithful, God is strong. I can sing of his love all the day long. God is powerful, holy and true. I'm ready for mystery, how about
There's a
you?
place you gotta see, a land of discovery. It's Mystery Island,
Mystery Island.
Mystery Island. Searching for the ancient truth, hand it down to me and you. Mystery Island,
Mystery Island,
Mystery
it's a place for you and me.
There's a place you gotta see, a land of discovery. It's Mystery Island,
Mystery Island,
Mystery Island. Searching for the ancient truth,
it's a place of discovery. It's a place for you and me. Won't you come along with me?
won't you come along with me? Mystery Island, hoo-ha, Mystery Island, hoo.
Yay, y'all did so good. Good job. All right, well, welcome parents. We're so glad you are here for our parent night, Mystery Island VBS. I'm Miss Kira. I'm the children's director here at Agape Baptist. And
I am Captain Graybeard. And as some of you may have already guessed, I'm really Miss Patrick. I know.
see? Y'all knew it all along, didn't you? Well, we have been so blessed to just honored to have your kids here with us to learn about God, and we don't want it to end, do we, y'all? I didn't hear my leaders, my volunteers. Well, we've learned a lot this week, and we're just going to go over a little bit of that for you. Night 1, we learned that God is great. Kids, repeat that. God is great. Good. Night number 2, we learned that God is almighty. Repeat that.
All right, on night 3, we learned that God is ruler.
God is ruler.
And last night, we learned that God is Emmanuel.
Well, very good. And tonight, the kids learned that God is trustworthy. So we have learned so much this week, and there's even more to learn about God and just to grow in his love.
So all week long we've been learning memory verses, right? Y'all, a bunch of you have told me memory verses. Well, we're going to say one together. All y'all stand up, and we're going to say our theme verse for our parents, okay?
Why don't y'all turn around so you can see your parents, and let's say our memory verse. It's up there to help you, okay? Let's say it together. I will extol my God and King and bless your name forever and ever. Psalm 145:1. Good job. All right. All right. Hey, guys, why don't y'all keep standing and facing your parents? And if my girls will get in the middle aisle here so the kids can see you, we're going to do Mighty, Mighty song for y'all. They like this one. Can y'all see them okay? All right, good.
You from the planets, you spin around. You know my words before I make a sound. You move the mountain and calm the sea. And just like Jonah, you rescued me. Mighty, mighty is our God. Mighty, mighty is our God. You are powerful and true. You will always see me through. Mighty, mighty is our God. Mighty, mighty, mighty is our God. Mighty, mighty. You make the sun rise. You bring the rain. You knew my heart before I knew my name. You're right beside me and all around. You go before me, you're left right up and down. Mighty, mighty is our God. Mighty, mighty is our God. You are powerful and true. You will always see me through. Mighty, mighty is our God. Mighty, mighty, mighty is our God. Mighty, mighty. Mighty, mighty. Mighty, mighty is our God. Mighty, mighty is our God. You are powerful and true. You will always see me through. Mighty, mighty is our God. Mighty, 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 mighty is our God. Mighty, mighty is our God. You are powerful and true. You will always see me through. Mighty, mighty is our God. Mighty, 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 mighty.
Good job. Y'all did good. All right, so parents, this week we, at the end of our closing, do a creature feature. And our creature feature today is over here. Katie's pointing to it for us. So we learned so much about God and how great he is. We can trust his character at all times. Hey, guys, let's listen. And we know he's always with us, right? So our final animal pal is Trusty the macaw. And it reminds us of that. What are you doing with the water?
Well, Miss Kara clearly read the creature feature today because she's got a rain jacket. And you say, Mr. Patrick, what does a rain jacket have to do with a macaw, right? Look at Trusty's feathers. Y'all see them? They're bright and colorful, and God gave him lots of feathers to keep him dry and warm, a lot like a rain jacket. And if Miss Kara didn't bring her rain jacket today, she was going to get wet, like she's going to later on. But the macaw's feathers are just like a rain jacket. They keep him dry, they keep him warm. They even are like sun protection, like sunscreen, and they help him fly, obviously. and they're kind of like camouflage, which is cool because he's very colorful. You would think he would stand out, but he doesn't. It helps him with his camouflage. All right, everybody spread your arms out as wide as you can. So my arms might be a little wider, but your arms are about right. That's how wide the wingspan of a macaw is. He's really pretty big. He stands about 3 foot tall, and he has about a 4 foot wingspan. But the funny thing is, he's really big, but he's super lightweight. He only weighs 2 pounds. And you say, Mr. Patrick, how in the world can something that big weigh that little? And I'll tell you why. God made his bones hollow so he could be super lightweight so it would aid him in flying. So God thought of everything when he created this macaw. So have y'all ever played copycat? Have y'all ever played copycat? Did y'all know macaws are super good at copycat? They're very smart. One way that they prove their smarts is by mimicking humans, by mimicking people, the way they talk. It's pretty amazing. Macaws typically live about 50 years. That's pretty old for an animal, right? The oldest living one in captivity, 90 years old. 90. Can you imagine getting a macaw when you were a baby and you keep it your entire life? That's how cool they are. He's a pretty trusty friend, I would say. Back in the day, pirates loved to have macaws with them as entertainment, and they would go on adventures with them on the high seas. Pirates had a deep bond with their trusted friends, the macaws. Pretty cool creature feature.
That's pretty neat. Well, in the same way that Trusty the macaw reminds us that God can be trusted more than any other friend, and that if you're his, God will never leave you when the going gets tough. He is a faithful friend. All right, y'all are in for a treat. We have had a wonderful week, and part of my favorite part, the drama. So this is our last night of the drama. Oh well.
Okay, Mr. Henson is headed this way. I'm going to alert Detective No Clue while you keep him occupied. Any questions?
Nope, I'm ready for him.
Good. Just make sure to keep your eye on him.
Okay, I'll stick to him like glue.
I'm just sad I'm gonna miss it.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Hey, it's me. Yeah, they're out doing the final leg right now, so payday's right around the corner. I've got the hook, the heart, and the crown, and pretty soon maybe even Captain Scurvyleg's gold. Yeah, not too bad for a couple of days' work, huh? Hey, so one of the things, yep. So Captain Scurvyleg's gold, we'll have that very soon. Anything on your end? Hey, kid, what are you doing? Hey, stop that. Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
Did you say something?
Turn it off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you mind? I'm trying to make a phone call.
Mind? Of course I don't mind.
Well, thanks. Hey.
I'm sorry. That should do. But I'm sorry if I interrupted your phone call.
It's done now.
So, can I get you anything? Nachos and cheese, perhaps?
Sure, whatever.
All right.
Hey, what's what you're doing?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just water.
Well, here's your nachos and cheese. There's not much I can do to mess them up.
Hey,
What's wrong?
There's a lizard in the nachos.
Oh, there you are, little buddy. I've been looking all over for you.
That's it. I'm done. I'm out of here.
No, you're not.
What? Excuse me?
Look right there.
What's this?
Gino Patel, international antiquities thief. You sneaky snake. You, sir, are under arrest for stealing Captain Hook's hook.
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Tobias Henson, and I work for a law firm.
To impersonate a lawyer in 10 easy steps. Dylan found this in your briefcase yesterday. Come on, you might as well confess. You're no lawyer.
Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. It's up to you. Oh, my back. After him, Stanley. No, the other way. Left. Get him, Stanley. Faster.
Just like they say, crime doesn't pay.
Oh, you be quiet.
Well done, Stanley. Now, let's go put him in that cage where he belongs.
It's our duty.
Detective?
Ha-ha! Yes, I know. I'm that way. I was only teasing you.
Yeah, it's a funny one.
That was awesome.
I know. It really couldn't have gone any better.
What in the world is going on?
Then why was Mr. Henson in handcuffs?
Because Mr. Henson isn't really Mr. Henson.
What?
His real name is Mr. Gino Patel, international antiquities thief.
Wow, that's crazy.
So he was a bad guy?
Yeah, and if it wasn't for Detective Dylan here, we might not have caught him.
Wow, way to go, Dylan.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
You know what? Take the day off. You've earned it.
Really?
Absolutely. Go have some fun.
Oh, thanks, Miss Mary. You're the best.
Yeah, I know.
I just can't believe that about Mr. Henson.
I know. I was surprised too when I first found out. But y'all finished the last leg?
Yes, we did.
Oh, and here's what we found. A mini treasure chest.
Wow.
But we couldn't open it.
That's because I have the key.
She's got the key.
I wonder what's inside.
I don't know. Maybe it's directions to Captain Scurvy Legs Go. Open it.
It's a diamond, and a pretty big one at that.
I wonder who's that belong to.
Maybe Cleopatra's.
Or the Queen of Sheba. What does the fact sheet say?
There's actually not a fact sheet this time. There's a video message from your uncle.
What?
Believe it or not, I'm your Uncle Joe. And if you're watching this, I guess that means I'm gone, which is a really strange thought. But anyway, I'm just sorry. Really sorry that we never met. And it's my fault entirely. You see, I left home when I was 16, before your dad was born, and never came back. Something that I deeply regret. But I wasn't just running away. I was pursuing a dream, a passion that I had. I wanted to see the world and hunt for buried treasure. So that's what I did. From the top of the world to the bottom of the ocean and everywhere in between, searching countless ruins, caves, and shipwrecks, looking for long-lost treasures and artifacts. Then I heard about Captain Scurvyleg's gold, the treasure of all treasures, and knew right away I had to find it. So I packed my things and moved to Mystery Island. Then I searched and searched and searched. For years I searched, but found nothing. Until one day, when I was at my wit's end, I stumbled upon an old stone church tucked away at the north end of the island. Now, I've never been a churchgoer, but that day, for some reason, I had to check it out. Inside was an old man on his knees praying. When he saw me, he asked if he could help. Well, I must have looked desperate. So I told him about Captain Scurvylegs and my lifelong quest for treasure. He listened patiently and then asked if I'd like to hear about the treasure he'd found. A treasure that was far, far greater than the one I was searching for. And of course I was interested. Then he told me about the one true God, the Creator, the King of the universe, a God of righteousness, holiness, and justice, but also a God of mercy, goodness, love, and forgiveness. A God who knows everything, sees everything, and can do miracles. A God with no beginning and no end. A God who never changes and whose ways are higher than ours. And sadly, a God I didn't know. But then he explained to me how I could know God, by turning from my sins and trusting in what Jesus did for me on the cross. So, I became a child of God that day, and my life changed. Suddenly, I had an intense desire to share the new treasure with my friends and neighbors. I also began working on a plan to reunite with the family. But that was derailed by a bad health report, which is why you're here right now. I have many regrets, many things I do differently, but I can't change the past. All I can do is finish well. And so I want to give you something. Sure, I've got some valuable artifacts, 3 of which you already have, but that's not where the true riches are. Not by a long shot. No, the real treasure is in a relationship with the one true God. And that's what I really want you to have. The Bible says in John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life." Now, what could possibly be more valuable than that? So if you're interested, and I hope you are, I've asked Miss Mabry to explain God's plan of salvation more adequately. She can also answer any questions you might have. So with that, I'll say goodbye. I hope to see you on the other side. Goodbye.
Wow, that makes me sad.
I know. Me too. He was a sweet man. He loved coming by the resort, and he was always coming by this side of the island. So, any thoughts about what he said?
Yeah. It's a real bummer he never found Captain Scurvyleg's gold.
I think she meant the part about God.
I know. Just disappointed, that's all.
But Uncle Joe wasn't disappointed, was he?
No, not at all. Even though he'd spent almost 20 years of his life looking for it. And that's because he knew he'd found something much better.
A relationship with God?
That's right. And you can too, if you'll trust him. And who could be more trustworthy than a God who's amazingly great and perfectly good?
You know, she's right.
Yeah. We really need what Uncle Joe had.
Really? Then what are we waiting for? Let me go get my Bible, because we have tons to talk about.
My drama cast members, if you can hear me, if y'all can all come back out real quick. Can we stand up for them? They have done so good with this show. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate y'all. All right. So every night at our closing, we also have a wow thought to leave you with. All right. Tonight's wow thought is, y'all can go if you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so let Miss Kira leave you with one final wow thought. Would you agree that sad or hard things sometimes happen to people in this world? Have you ever wondered why God let it happen? Here's the comforting thing. Whether you understand why something is happening or not, you can forever have confidence in the character of God. Why, you might say? Well, because he's perfect and he cannot make a mistake. Let me repeat that. God is perfect and he doesn't make a mistake. Y'all get me every year. So, I just love y'all. So you know what that means? That means that he is perfect love. He's perfect goodness. He's perfect kindness. He's perfect in wisdom. So even though you may not understand it or why some things happen, God does. Listen to this verse. It's actually Miss Kira's life verse. Romans 8:28. And we know that, and we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. So, all things work for good. And if you have put your trust in him, in God, you better believe he is trustworthy. Wow, that's pretty awesome. All right, kids, let's stand up and let's share one more song with our parents called God With Us.
You know you gotta receive it, and Jesus died for you.
G'day, mate.
Good
Welcome
job.
to Zoomerang. As we zoom around us.
Okay. Oh, yes. All right. So next, we're going to show a little clip of what our VBS is going to be next year. They've already released the title, and Miss Kira is super excited about it.
G'day, mate. Welcome to Zoomerang. As we zoom around Australia, we'll discover some amazing animals and sights. More importantly, like a boomerang, we are returning kids to what the Bible says about the value of life. We'll discover how precious each and every one of us is to God, from the tiniest to the oldest. Each person is made in the image of God, wonderfully designed to know Him and to live for Him. Out of His great love, God offers us salvation through His Son, Jesus. Kids will learn that life is valuable. Grab your sunnies, that's your sunglasses, and your mates, those are your friends, and get ready for a fair dinkum time at Zoomerang.
All right, Zoomerang. We're going to the Outback, man. Is that close? No? Okay, Miss Kira's got a year to work on that. All right. All right. Well, are y'all ready? All right, first off, what?
Listen, we all love Miss Kira. We love her so much that we're going to throw water balloons right at her. Yeah.
It's going to be Pastor Ryan that gets the water balloons, right? Yeah. Well, what have we been raising money for? Very good. Operation Christmas Child. So our goal here at Agape, for the parents that don't know, is we're going to put together 300 boxes this year to send off. It's a big goal, but we are so excited. And we've been collecting items every single month to put in those boxes. And so the money's going to help buy extra things that we need to fill all those 300 and the shipping. So 300 boxes, it costs $9 a box to ship it because these go all over the world, right? So let's see. Are you ready?
Oh, yes, I'm ready.
All right, let's see. What's our first girls? Wow. That's today? Wow, that is awesome. Good job. All right, let's see the boys' total for today.
Miss Kira, is that $1,114?
And 73 cents.
And 73, that's, oh my.
Oh, wow. I'm shaking, y'all. That is amazing. That's just tonight. Wow. All right. Oh, I guess.
What's the weekly?
What? Oh, does that mean that I'm gonna get wet?
Not just you, though. Not just Miss Kira. We have some other ladies getting soaked tonight as well.
All right, so Miss Crystal can stand up. She's gonna be standing on the front line with me. Yeah, and Grace, several. I jinxed you. No. All right, can we see a grand total of all that added together? Wow. That is awesome. That's amazing.
Woo! We got some water balloons to throw.
Oh, yes.
Wow. All right. One announcement. I know, every night I've had announcements, haven't I? This announcement is, if you don't have a home church, we would love for you to come this Sunday and join us. Our worship starts at 10:15. And this Sunday, our church kids that are here, and if your kids come, will share 2 of our VBS songs. And we'll also have a slideshow to show you. So I'm excited about that. All right, so this is the way we're going to do this, okay? Because y'all have lots of items with you, and I know that, some of y'all are going to want to play in the water. So parents, I'm going to say the age group, and if you'll come to your child and get their items, then they can follow you out here. We're going to go out to the side grass here. And I guess me and Miss Crystal will get some water balloons. Oh, but the girls have to stand behind us, okay? Yeah. Y'all are getting wet too. All right. Hey, guys. All right. Let me do my 3rd and 4th graders. If you have a 3rd and 4th grader, you can get up and come to them for items. Hey, stay in your pod area till your parent comes. Let me do my 5th and 6th graders. Y'all can go